Morning, people. MANOFKNOWLEDGE1000 here. Just wanted to give me thoughts today on what happened to what's his name, Chris Weidman last night in the UFC. I didn't watch it, but I just woke up this morning. I see it on Facebook and that. But it shows that he had years ago he had an injury with Anderson Silva had an injury when he was fighting him. He did a kick to him, and Anderson Silva did a kick to him, and he blocked the kick, and Anderson Silva's leg snapped clean in half, like the shin bone just snapped where he just caught him under the knee or something, or on the knee or whatever, but it snapped his leg clean. That was about like 8 years ago or something, I think, or even 10 years ago, maybe even longer. Come on, Murphy, let's go. And just last night, Chris Weidman was fighting someone in the UFC, in the cage fighting, and he did a kick, and it was the first kick thrown. The other bloke didn't even get a chance to throw anything at all. He did a kick, and the bloke blocked the kick, and his leg just snapped clean in half at the shin bone, exactly the same as what had happened in 8 years or 10 years ago with the other fight. But come on, Murphy. That's it's quite strange it would happen to him, innit? You know what I mean? It seems like it's a bit of karma or something like that. But all people is all saying, like, that must be his an injury like that is like the end of the world or something, you know what I mean? But actually, like, if he'd have dislocated his knee, I mean, if you watch the video of it, you can see that it's really grotesque to look at, like, you know what I mean? Like, his foot is actually dangling about and that, you know? But it's a clean break. From that type of impact like that, you can't shatter the bone into pieces. It's not like having a motorcycle accident or something like that. An impact like, no matter how hard you use to kick, an impact like that can only really cause not much more than just a clean break. It can't be that bad of a break, like splintered and all that into pieces and that, you know what I mean? Like not like if you crash a motorbike and smash your shin bone into a lamppost or something like that, and then you might even fucking have your leg amputated or something, then, you know what I mean? But but they're all saying, oh, it's a dreadful career-ending injury and that bone, as long as he looks after that should heal up fine. He's just, Murphy, come on, for fuck's sake, man, every fucking 2 fucking minutes, stop. And yeah, his leg might even be stronger after that. If he lets it heal up properly, his leg might actually be stronger than it was before, because they're going to put pins and plates in it, and the new bone's going to grow there. And oftentimes when a bone breaks, it heals actually stronger than it was before. Come on, Molly. But yeah, a much worse injury, less painful. Like, it would be still really not very pleasant experience. Like, but had he have just like collapsed, his knee had gone out under him, and just like his knee had gone like an L shape, his leg had gone in an L shape at the knee, and dislocated his knee, torn all the ligaments and that. Come on, let's go. That would have been a far worse injury as far as continuing in his sports and all of that type of stuff. That would have been much, much worse. Look at her, look, she just fucking little cunt she is. Look, come on, Lee. Come on. What are you doing, you little shit? Come on, let's go. End up having to carry her half the time, for fuck's sake. Only goes where she... Come here, Molly. Hey, here. Look, she got off now, look. Come on, you little fucker. Come here. Hey. And then she's running about. She walked then, for fuck's sake. You can't win with this fuck. Come here, Murphy. Come on. Here. Hey. She only go where she wants to go. Come on. Fucking dogs. Shoot, it's wet, man. Right in doing a fucking video, you know? Always have to mess about. Come here. Alright. Come on now. And look, now she won't walk, little fucker. Come on, Ollie. Come on. Yeah, a dislocated knee would be a lot worse for him continuing to take part in his sport and that. So I don't see that as a an injury like that is far from being a career-ending injury. It's not at all. People break their leg every day, innit? Do you know what I mean? Bones heal up. I dislocated my shoulder. The first time I did it was about 2011. I did that, and every single day that gives me some fucking jip, even to this day. You know what I mean? And I say your knee would be even worse, like, because you're fucking walking on it all the time. You can sort of take the fucking strain off your shoulder a bit, you know what I mean? But it's still annoying though. It's really, really fucking annoying. And the doctors and that, unless you have like a dislocated shoulder, maybe I think you have to have ended up in the A&E to have it put back in the hospital 3 times in a year. Then you're eligible for surgery after that. I mean, it's fucking, so your shoulder has to be completely fucked, I mean, before they do anything about it. But yeah, he's probably feeling sorry for himself now. But he should count himself lucky. Injury could be a lot worse than that, you know what I mean? A damage to ligaments is much, much worse than a bone break. Like a bone break's bad when you see like in motorcycle racing, like you see like years ago, Barry Sheen, the world famous English motorcycle race, like MotoGP, sort of whatever it was back then. You know what I mean? Like superbike type of things, like back in the 70s and 80s and that. Just as an example, he had an incident where he's been at Silverstone, and he come over the brow of a hill, and someone had crashed over this brow of the hill, and the marshal hadn't put a flag up or anything, so he isn't able to see it because it's out of his line of sight because of the hill, right? So he's come over the hill and doing about 180 mile an hour, and this bike's just laid in the track, and he's hit it, but he could not avoid it at that speed. It's impossible. He's just gone smash straight into it. No time to avoid it. He's absolutely bike's in a huge fireball. That's normally what happens when you crash at that sort of speed. Like you see on the Isle of Man and that, like you see when a bike hits an object doing like over 170 mile an hour, it just explodes, like it's like a fireball. You know what I mean? But his fucking shin bones exploded as well. So his shins were apparently like dust. You know what I mean? Like they'd be shattered into so many pieces. They thought he was going to have to amputate both his legs and that. But he still come back in racing after that. And it was only I think within 6 months he was back racing again after that. So a break off hitting your leg off someone else's leg and snapping the shin bone in half is nowhere near anything like that. So he should be able to, that bone should heal up 3 or 4 months, as long as he fucking listens to his doctors and that, you know, doesn't do out stupid. His bone should heal up no problem, innit? Do you know what I mean? And then that'll be him sorted then, innit? Do you know what I mean? Like, come Murphy, let's go. But yeah, that's it. Ligaments is always worse than that. But anyway, I hope he gets well soon and doesn't get too down about it. Alright, cheers, bye.